Now, Michael, you know today there's been some Labour Party member who's unhappy that Keir Starmer has said that the Labour Party conference should open singing the national anthem.
I asked him
Right.
if any of them refused.
Right. Has it opened today? Right. But lots were unhappy. But some of them would say, well, keep quiet, because they know that working class English people will be really teed off if the national anthem is not sung. But they know, and Starmer knows that, 'cause he's smart, crafty, but at least smart. But ordinary Labour radicals are so stupid that they can't be crafty. They can't be crafty. They will nakedly bear what they're really about, which is their hatred of the traditions of the United Kingdom. And we've got to see whether the working class people of Northern England will see this.
They will vote Labour this time round.
They may do. It depends. They may do. My view is that though, that here we have, the more revolutionary Labour is, or the more the people take a revolutionary option, the more they're taking an option which is contrary to the interests of the Catholic Church. Now, you wouldn't deny that. You just feel that Labour offers something that outweighs the downsides of that particular party.
You can't tell us what it is, though.
Well, he'll have his own view, I imagine, but I tend to have some scepticism. But there we are. That's British politics for you.
Are you sceptical about the second verse of the national anthem? Frustrate their papist tricks.
You know something? Though I'm a monarchist, it's a monarchist by principle. So this particular monarchy, which is basically derived from the House of Hanover, which invaded and replaced the House of Stuart, which I think is the legitimate British monarchy. Okay. Yeah. They replaced the House of Stuart.
Yeah, but it was William Orange who replaced the House of Stuart.
Yes. Okay.
House Hanover, they were like distant cousins, I guess.
Okay.
So it wasn't exactly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But what I'm getting at here is.
No, but I understand your overall point.
Yeah, to me the Stuarts would be the legitimate authority.
Why, yeah.
Nonetheless, there's a point where it's appropriate for English Catholics to resist the invader, but there comes a point where you can no longer justify it because the invader has succeeded in usurping the legitimate monarchy, and then it's improper for Catholics to not give obedience, because as I was reading before you came, St. Paul and St. Peter say, you honour the emperor, you honour lawful authority, and when somebody comes into possession of the crown, when he's definitely got it, you just have to give him your allegiance. And so, but God will see a way through, and although we haven't had a Catholic monarch since King James II, it is to be our prayer that God brings us that Catholic monarch in these islands. When he does, is his business. Whether he does is also his business. But Queen Elizabeth, being a Protestant monarch defending the Protestant faith, and King Charles having taken the oath to defend the Protestant faith, still we must give him our obedience. I'm from near Chester, and our people, the Catholics then, gave the king shelter when he was being hunted by Cromwell's men. And that is a proper thing, even though he was not one of us, because that duty is well known in the Catholic Church. So the gunpowder plot,
The Catholics of Chester.
the gunpowder plot was an aberration. It was not a proper thing for a Catholic to do. And of course, again, when we take revolutionary steps, we suffer for it, because the gunpowder plot brought trouble for us. Any plots do that. That's the theme of my opening talk. And if anybody, apart from yourself or including yourself, wants to make any comment, that's fine too. I'm open to listen.
It's an interesting discussion.